can tell grand from the stories. You can spill the deadly tea. Every rumor has a recipe. Every single lie a legacy. What to do? Got no clue. Life is just a mystery.
Inspector Salim, I know this sounds rather far-fetched, but...
5 different incidents in 5 different housing estates across Singapore, featuring 5 different items being thrown. Saying they were committed by the same person is beyond far-fetched.
Think about it. If you want to chuck killer litter just for kicks, you'd want to make it look random.
Or it's random because they are.
I checked with my contacts living in these estates. They said they remember seeing a man in a dark t-shirt also.
Dark t-shirt might as well be the uniform of the Singaporean man, Aunty Lee. And maybe your contacts just think they saw this man once you mention it to them.
Then explain why on the CCTV footage after Nina got hurt, there's no sign of any man in a dark t-shirt.
Because he changed his clothes. Ayo, why is it so hard to believe after we've been right so many times?
Because you've been wrong before too. Recently, in fact. Look, it's not that I don't believe you. I just need to cover the possibilities.
I understand, but...
What?
There's been another killer litter incident.
Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. How? Why?
Just bad luck, it seems.
Are we the only house that got robbed?
The police said that no one else around here has reported a break-in.
The burglar bypassed the biometric digital locks on our gate and door. The officer said our fingerprints were probably lifted off the door handle using adhesive tape, then reused on the lock itself to come in. $1,000 high-end digital lock, beaten by sticky tape.
But we also have a security system, right? That didn't work.
Well, the burglar bypassed the entire system. Maybe he was a disgruntled ex-employee of the company. Maybe he or she had an insider.
The police has assured me that they will look into it. In the meantime, the officer wanted us to compile a list of what's missing. We'll need that for insurance claim as well.
Can we just put down everything? No! My mom's bangle.
16 stitches and a concussion. Thankfully, doctors don't think there will be any permanent effects. The next victim may not be so lucky. We are getting flooded with emails and calls from residents. They are worried they or their children will get whacked in their head just for going to work or coming back from school. So, what are we doing about this?
Not putting police patrols on every high-rise in Bukit Tinggi like some have suggested would be one.
Sir, we need to stop these rumors about a balcony bomber or serial killer litterer or whatever you want to call him. It's spreading panic and paranoia.
2 cases in Bukit Tinggi with the same MO, same circumstances. Maybe 5 other related cases elsewhere. Are we sure there isn't something there?
Sir, for now, it's just speculation.
Then I suggest we spend more time speculating, gentlemen. Because that's the only concrete lead we have.
Confirm your theory about a serial killer litterer.
How you know?
You know the latest victim?
No, but I'm guessing you do.
You remember Johnny, the Peranakan Society's former treasurer? It's his cousin, neighbor. Ayo, the poor thing. She was just minding her business and then bam! And I heard that just before she got hit, she looked up and saw someone looking down at her from one of the floors above.
Annie, she was squinting from the ground floor looking up at don't know what story with the sun in her eyes some more. The police would just say she saw a shadow or something. Or worse, say kena influenced by me.
Ayo, I never thought of that. Rosie, you better cepat and catch this idiot.
I will do my best to investigate. I just hope no more collateral damage, like that poor repairman.
You can do it. How you solved the Sung family murders?
Yeah, that one,
You're
that was just
damn
luck
good
lah. And a lot of
detective.
my
You
team,
know,
okay,
no
they
need
help
to
a
be
lot.
modest. I'm telling you, this killer litterer confirm got no chance. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Sorry, I overheard. Were you saying that you are investigating this killer litterer?
Sorry, the woman talks too much sometimes.
No, no. I mean, you did help to catch the bad guys in the Sung family murders, right? There's a picture of you with the police getting a award over there.
Oh, I forgot. I suppose you could say I have a knack for solving cases.
So, out of curiosity, how many cases have you solved?
That chicken died for nothing, you know. That poor chicken died to make your dinner. At least take a bite or two to make its death worthwhile.
Happy?
Not really. Mom is still not allowing me to do anything.
She's just concerned about you. You make it sound like she imprisoned you or something.
She made you have dinner with me to make sure I'm not doing any housework. She probably said, make sure Nina sleeps earlier, right?
I told her as long as I don't have to sing you to sleep.
Please, I've heard you karaoke. Like chicken being strangled.
Thanks. I needed that.
I heard about the burglary. Are the police making any progress?
The police canvassed my neighbors. Nobody saw or heard anything. No fingerprints, no clues, no point. Insurance will cover all losses, but some things just cannot be replaced.
Organ trafficking, fraud, murder. You even helped solve the Noel Peter scandal.
Like I said, I was lucky.
If it was 1 or 2 cases, can still say you're lucky, but this many? I mean, no one's this lucky.
Yeah, I'm just a very good keeper. And I also keep my eyes and my mind open. That's how I've been able to solve all my cases.
I see. Then this killer litterer really got no chance then.
Still too early to say. This guy is quite smart so far. But I think if he continues, one day he's going to make a mistake. But to be honest, if it means he never throws killer litter and hurts anybody ever again, I won't mind if I never catch him.
Oh, there were 191 burglary and housebreaking cases in Singapore. I was just expecting the figure to be closer to 0.
You must be the reason why there was the low crime doesn't mean no crime campaign. Cherril, bad things happen. And sometimes there are bad people out there. But I believe, I know, the bad guys will get caught. And you should too.
And your 15% off coupon for your next visit.
Thanks. Yeah, but I don't think I'll use it.
Why? The food not good? Was it the service?
No, not at all. The food was great and no problems with the service.
Then?
Well, I'm only here for work. And I'm all done after today. So I don't think I'll be coming back here anymore.
Good morning, Singapore. Today's news: 2 recent cases of killer litter have been connected to 5 unsolved cases in other neighborhoods. For one victim, this news has dredged up bad memories of even worse injuries.
I was in a coma for a week. I know catching the guy won't change anything. but it will be justice.
People are dreading the next attack, wondering if it would happen at their block, to their loved ones, to them.
Sorry, I was just trying to keep abreast of this thing.
As I was saying, I filed the insurance claims, so the money should help you recover what was stolen. Except for the bangle. I know that's irreplaceable.
It was my grandmother's bangle. My mother gave it to me when we got married.
I've been looking at some home security systems, better security systems. Like this one. It has auto locks on both doors, and also motion sensors that turn on when no one's around.
What's the point if it can get hacked?
And cameras on either side of the front door that captures anyone who tries to break in. Which means it's going to be a lot easier for the police to track down any burglars.
That doesn't sound too bad.
That sounds horrible. We won't have any privacy. I don't like it.
Right. Well, if you're not comfortable, you won't do it. Yeah?
Yok Wei, I appreciate your efforts, but I just don't feel like I like being watched in my own home.
I understand. No problem. See you back in office.
Thank you, Yok Wei.
Bye. Alex Ang gave Aunty Lee's 5 stars.
You set out notification for that one review?
Alex Ang has 300k followers. A good review will help Aunty Lee's get back on its feet. Of course, I set up a notification. Succulent ayam buah keluak, crunchy sotong. Oh, we're so back, baby.
Oh, honey, you're gonna want to hear what this guy commented about the review. Alex Ang knows what he's talking about, especially if you're willing to pay him $300 to say good things. Hashtag this review was bought.
Apparently, one of Alex Ang's interns fell out with him over pay, so he accused him of accepting bribes for good reviews. Even provided receipts.
Stupid. I think bribes also still want to issue receipts.
What? No, not literal receipts, just like evidence, proof.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Aunty Lee.
Why?
I should have done my research on Alex Ang.
Did we pay for a 5-star review?
No, of course not. Though thinking back, I think he was probably fishing for one, but I was too dumb to realize, thankfully.
Do not ever call yourself that, Sayang. You are not dumb. Anyway, as long as you're not involved, it's fine. No point in getting upset. Susu's already spilled.
It's not fine, Aunty Lee. People think we're part of it, that we're scamming our customers. We can't let this slide. We need to sue.
Don't bother lah. Let's let the food do the talking. The customers can decide for themselves.
This day really sucks.
This is not just about Alex and his review, is it?
Noel's advisor, Yok Wei, suggested we install security cameras in our home. It just feels so...
You know we're already being watched, right? When we go jalan-jalan, when we go shopping, even here.
Of course I know. I can't do anything about that, but I can do something about my own home, right?
Okay, Cheryl. How many cases have we closed because of CCTV cameras? And just look at our killer Litterer.
Who didn't even get caught on camera. The CCTVs were useless, like my locks and security alarms. So what's the point?
The point is, people like him, people who want to hurt us, they were deterred by cameras. They were caught because of cameras. And I just know that if we catch this guy, it'll be because he was unexpectedly caught on camera. Just like any burglar who breaks into your house. And after all, you have a family and a home now to protect, don't you?
So, no new leads?
No, we don't have enough clues to find him.
You have to wait until he strikes again.
If he strikes again. I mean, we hope he doesn't and no one else gets hurt. But even if he attacks again, it might not even be in Bukit Tinggi. He might decide that there's too much attention here, move on, and go somewhere else.
But if he decides to strike again in Bukit Tinggi, you can prepare for it. Before I interview someone, I research them thoroughly.
That's because you know who you'll be interviewing. How to research when we don't even know who he is?
You know something about him, just based on the fact that you can't tell who he is from the CCTVs.
Because he knows how to look out for the CCTVs.
And no man in a dark t-shirt has showed up in the footage immediately after. Which probably means he changed clothes to avoid detection.
So we know he's careful and he thinks things through in detail.
And he looks out for areas with less CCTVs. Scouts for buildings with a good view of the ground floor and easy escape routes.
Exactly. And if you can think like him, you might be able to guess where he's going to strike next, if he decides to strike again.
You get a copy of this sent to your home and in your email. But basically, they're convening a panel to look into Mr. Yeo's complaint against you next week.
He only lodged a complaint to pressure me into pushing his claim through.
And I'm sure the panel will see that once you explain it. Worst comes to worst, I think your father is friends with 2, maybe even 3 of the executives on the panel. Perhaps you could...
No!
In better news,
The commission paperwork for my policy sales this month. And they sign off? How? I thought Boss Dai don't want to sign until the whole Mr. Yeo situation was resolved.
yeah, I thought it was really unfair, so I slipped them into another pile of paperwork. Luckily, he just signed and never really go through. Your commission will be in next week. Enough to cover your rent and your bills, and enough to get yourself something nice for your birthday. I processed all your onboarding paperwork, remember? I know everyone's birthdays.
Look, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Look, how can I thank you?
Buy me lunch. Say 1 p.m. today.
Yeah, sure.
Peranakan? You yourself said it was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta go. Finance is auditing. Boss receipts again. I see you straight at the restaurant, yeah?
So go ahead and tell me it's over, but I really thought we were better than ever.
Oh, is that the very first batch of Aunty Lee's shok sambal all bottled and ready to go? Yes.
Can I...
No.
You don't even know what I was going to ask.
I'm guessing it's something along the lines of, I'm bored and I want something to do.
I'm bored and want something to do.
Yeah, you want me to get scolded by Aunty Lee, is it? She told me, she ordered me not to give you any work.
Yeah, just let me do something. Something very simple, like pasting the labels on the bottle.
I got that covered.
Cheryl, don't mind, can help me please? I want to recce the estate to see if I can predict where the killer Litterer will strike next. And another pair of eyes will be helpful lah. But Yana is busy doing maps or something on her laptop lah. And then this one is like that lah, I know. So
Sure. Fine, just paste the labels. And nothing else.
looks like these 3 buildings are the best spots.
We have the least number of working CCTVs.
Yeah, it's quiet, lots of blind spots.
And lots of passerbys for potential victims.
Send it to Yana. She compile everything and then pass it over to Inspector Salim. Hopefully he'll post more patrols here. You know what? Let's split up and make one more round. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I'll see you back at ALD, okay?
We should rework the site of the attacks. See if we can see any patterns that might tell us where he will strike next.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Probably more productive than just sitting here staring at this all day. Commissioner probably wants another update.
And scold us for not having anything to update. Come on. Let's get it over with.
Nina, now's not a good time. Where is she? Okay, don't worry. I'll go and get her.
Nina, where are you going?
Tala, she's in trouble. I have to go help her.
Wait, Tala, the domestic helper that Salim and Naren asked you to talk to.
And now she's in trouble because she listened to me.
Have you called the police?
Yes, Mom. I called Inspector Salim.
Then let him handle it lah. You're still injured.
I'm fine, Mom, really. I'm not even limping now.
The police are trained and armed. Okay, what can you do that they can't?
But, Mom, that's never stopped you from helping other people.
Hold me up, hold me up, hold me up again, hold me up again, hold me up again.
Yus? Hey, Yus, so coincidental seeing you
Mr.
here.
Yo.
You like Peranakan food, ah? Oh, Yus. What's the word my daughter uses? Roasted, is it? Your father was so smooth during his younger days. Hopefully some of their gift will rub off onto you. Hey, how's my claim, ah? You know I have to make a complaint against you to wake up your idea, right?
Sure, Mr. Yo. I gotta go.
Oh, I also asked your father to teach you to be a proper insurance agent who watches out for his clients. But I heard you ignore his calls. Such disrespect. We're here now. Let's give him a call. Settle everything once and for all.
Please, Mr.
Anyway, you're free, right? It's not like you got a date, yeah?
Please. Bring just for my drinks.
Hey, welcome back. I thought you said you're not going to come back anymore. Must be you like my food, right? Eh, but you didn't eat anything, huh? Only one iced lemon tea.
Understood.
Cheryl, have you seen Mom?
No time, Nina.
Hey, oh, but I need to talk to her about letting me go.
I need to get stuff ready, call the police, before things start to go wrong for Aunty Lee.
Wait, what do you mean things
Found
go?
the killer Litterer. Aunty Lee is trying to talk some sense into him.
She what?
Trying to call the police.
No need. The police are calling me right now.